Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine in the stillness of your own home? Welcome to a tale woven with whispers of the past and echoes of the unseen. Our story unfolds in a time-worn house, nestled in the shadows of forgotten lanes. Its history? A murky mosaic of past inhabitants, each having left behind tales of eerie events, tales that have made this house infamous as the House of Unseen Horrors. Imagine, if you will, nights punctuated by inexplicable sounds, the soft rustle of unseen footsteps, the distant murmur of phantom voices. Picture shadowy figures flitting in the periphery, always just out of sight, yet always unsettlingly present. Feelings of unease would seep into the day, the house's chilling aura refusing to be confined by the night. But these were just the beginning. The true terror was yet to unfold. So brace yourselves, for we are about to delve into the unseen horrors that lurk within this house. A presence lurked in the house, unseen but always felt. It was a chilling sensation that crept up on the inhabitants, a cold whisper brushing against their skins, leaving them shivering, their breaths foggy in the air. There were spots in the house, corners and crannies, where the temperature would suddenly drop, a stark contrast to the rest of the warmth. It was as if an invisible entity resided there, radiating an icy aura. More so, the inhabitants were often gripped with the eerie sensation of being watched, an unseen gaze that seemed to follow their every move with a relentless intensity. It was discomforting, unsettling, the feeling of being under surveillance within the confines of their own home. Objects too seemed to have a mind of their own, moving inexplicably, sometimes subtly and sometimes with a jarring suddenness. It was as if an unseen hand was playing with them, toying with their sanity. The presence was growing stronger, bolder. One night, the unseen decided to become visible. Imagine, if you will, the quiet tranquility of a house in the dead of night, its inhabitants lost in the dream world. Suddenly, the serenity shatters. A cold gust sweeps through the hallway, making the old wooden floor creak under an unseen weight. The once familiar house now feels alien, its every shadow holding a dreadful secret. In one of the rooms, an unsuspecting inhabitant stirs, awakened by an untraceable noise. A feeling of dread washes over them. It's not just the eerie silence or the chill in the air, it's the sense of being watched. It's the feeling of an unseen presence lurking in the room, its gaze fixed on them. The inhabitant, driven by a strange mix of fear and curiosity, decides to investigate. The house, once their sanctuary, now feels like a labyrinth of darkness. As they step into the hallway, they see it. A fleeting shadow, a figure, darker than the night itself. It's there one moment, gone the next. Yet the feeling of its existence lingers, a chilling whisper of its presence. The encounter leaves the inhabitant stricken with terror. Their heartbeat echoes in their ears, their breath comes in shallow gasps. The house, once a home, now feels like a trap, a cage for the unseen entity that resides within its walls. The encounter left the inhabitant terrified, but little did they know, the worst was yet to come. The house held a dark secret waiting to be revealed. As our tale unfolds, the veil of normalcy is shredded, revealing the spine-chilling truth. The house, you see, was not just a house. It was a vault of nightmares, a storehouse of horrors from a bygone era. The discovery of a hidden room was the first step into the abyss. This hidden space, shrouded in darkness and dust, held items that would make your blood run cold. There, among the cobwebs and the decay, lay relics of a gruesome past. A tarnished silver locket, a blood-stained handkerchief, and an old, worn diary filled with cryptic entries. Each artifact, a silent testament to the unspeakable horrors that had occurred within these walls. These artifacts were not just objects, they were a jigsaw puzzle, pieces of a horrifying picture that was slowly coming together. The secret was out, but what would it mean for the inhabitants? The revelation was more disturbing than anyone could have imagined. It turned out that the entity was tied to the hidden room, an eerie chamber untouched for decades. The room was not just a forgotten space, but a somber monument to a tragic past, a past that explained the haunting. The chilling entity was a remnant of those old sorrowful times, trapped in a loop of its own despair. But if the secret was out, why were the hauntings getting worse?